Well, also speaking of Dwight Howard, he said among all-time centers, he is top 10. Do you agree?
I was gonna say something, but I can't even say it.
Yo, this shit is mad fancy.
Is he top 10? I ain't gonna be able to say it, but there's no way he's top 10. And
What's your list?
This really set him back. But he wasn't top 10 before this. I didn't even have him probably top 11. But
Who you got top 10?
I got number 1, Shaq. Number 2, Kareem. Number 3, Wilt Chamberlain. Bill Russell. David Robinson. Yao Ming. Hakeem. Moses Malone. Patrick Ewing. The list goes on. He's not past Joel Embiid.
And hold on real quick, you got Shaq number 1?
No, I'm saying 10.
Okay, that's
10.
not your order.
Yeah, it's not an order. It's
okay,
just
got you.
all of those people you would not argue
Right.
that he's better than anybody on that list. Nobody. And then before the finals, I didn't have Joker in there. Now Joker got to be considered.
And Joel Embiid's the league MVP as well.
Exactly. So which one of those is he better than, in your opinion? Is he better than Shaq?
He's not better than anybody that you named on that list whatsoever.
No. So where's?
I don't think, my opinion is this, like, look, check it. Dwight Howard in Orlando was a problem. He was really a problem. He actually sent LeBron and them home one year to go to the finals, ended up getting swept in the finals. But he sent LeBron and them home. After he left Orlando, I wouldn't say he was the monster force that he used to be, but top 10, no. Maybe top 15. He might be 15, number 15 out of top 15. Top 10, no. I seen him shitting on Joker.
Yeah.
Stop, bro, stop. I'm not saying Orlando Dwight Howard ain't have a chance to give Joker a problem, but Joker ain't come to the league till what, 2012?
Yeah.
You was already in the league 7 years by that time, and Joker developed it. You see what Joker was after 7 years.
Yeah.
You know, Dwight Howard's way more athletic, could block shots, and I would say that's about it. Joker could score at will.
Yeah.
Joker could dribble. He could bring the ball up the court. He could shoot the three. He could pass. I think the whole skill set that Joker has is better than Dwight Howard. Would you rather have somebody just jumping around crazy?
Just blocking shots, that's great, but we gotta do something else. Because
Right.
we're not even naming people like Vlade Divac.
Absolutely.
Vlade got a few rings.
Yeah, that's a great point.
Who else? And I wouldn't say they're better than him, but that would be an argument. Even Sabonis.
Yeah. I think Dwight Howard had a chance to be something great, but I believe that a lot of his off-the-court activity hindered that, because he gets to the league. As soon as he gets to the league, he gets a cheerleader on the Orlando Magic pregnant.
Yeah.
And then he had
that.
Right. Then he ends up scandals with strippers. Then there's more other scandals with other gay allegations. I think a lot of his off-the-court activity kind of hindered him from being the player that the league views him as. And I don't think that he should be held accountable for that because his play. I'm just keeping it purely off play. If we go to Terrell Owens, they kept him out the Hall of Fame for years because they say he was a headache in the locker room or he was a distraction. Going to the Hall of Fame and seeing how you play should be purely based off what you play about.
What you did on this court.
On the court, on the field, either or. I don't think it should be based upon your extracurricular activity.
Yeah.
And I think that Dwight Howard gets slandered because of his extracurricular activity. But as far as him being top 10, no way.
Yeah, he's definitely not in that top 10.
Yeah, and I agree. Okay, also moving on to the football side, multiple running backs have failed to sign long-term deals before the NFL's deadline for franchise players. With one player being New York Giants running back Saquon Barkley. Now he's considering sitting out for the season. He sent out the tweet, "It is what it is." What's your opinion on the running back situation?
Shout out to Saquon for saying that he knows
Shout
time.
out to Saquon. I mean, he watching the show.
That's a fact.
You got to pay the running backs. You got to. I don't even know how to explain what I want to say. I need a pause for that.
No, it's all good. Go ahead.
Yeah, the running back takes the most punishment on the team. So I said that before.
I didn't say anything. I'm not.
See, you affected my journalism.
I'm not saying anything.
You know, and when those guys are going through that, they definitely need to be paid. With that team will not win without them, you know.
Yeah, absolutely. Look, they say the running back probably has the shortest time in the NFL because, like you said, they get hit a lot pause. They definitely do take a lot of punishment pause. And after Walter Payton, he had other disease problems, health issues, but you see a lot of people, even Barry Sanders, leave early because they don't want to get that much punishment. So I think, honestly, they may need to be paid the highest because their lifespan in the NFL is the shortest. And if you have a great running back, that makes it easier for your quarterback because you're a dual threat. Now you don't know if you're going to run the ball or if you got a great quarterback, you don't know if you're going to pass the ball. But the problem is, to me, is Ezekiel Elliott. He fought for all that money. Jerry Jones gave him all this money.
He messed it up for future running backs.
Exactly, he messed it up, gave him all this money.
Got all that money, and then you see him at Lovers and Friends.
Yeah.
Rolling loud. He's everywhere but the field.
Exactly, and then he stunk it up as soon as he got the money. Also, Christian McCaffrey, super duper great quarterback in North Carolina. Running back in North Carolina. What did he do? Get hurt 2 years. Now, he made a great comeback last year in San Francisco, killed. But he's missing for 2 years. So owners are like, look, man.
I don't know.
Same thing with Saquon. Saquon been in the league 3 years and been hurt 1 of the 3 years.
They could have put that in his contract, though. They could have still paid him and made it incentive-based.
Well, look, man, I'll say this, and this is what I will say. I'm on the running back side.
Yeah.
Derrick Henry and the rest of the crew, everybody was mad. Yeah. What I will say is this. Being franchise tag isn't always a bad thing. I know you get hurt at any time and you're like, fuck, man, I could get hurt and this could be my last $10 million.
Yeah.
But if you stay healthy, Kirk Cousins made a living off that shit.
For real.
Kirk Cousins, I don't know how much motherfucking money. He gets franchise tag every year and he's probably up to $70, $80 million if I'm just guessing.
And there's really no way for them to stay as healthy as they want to be because even sometimes they got to take hits just for them to pass the ball. They got to fake a play, take a hit.
But what I will say is this, looking at this situation, the last week or so, a lot of NFL running backs and former NFL running backs are saying, this is the time where I'm advising young kids to find a new position, pause. They're like, don't be a running back because they're not going to look out for you. So now you may have a kid in junior pop who's 11, 12 years old, like, I'm going to move to safety. I ain't got time for my future in 10 years. They don't want to pay me. So are we looking at the running back position being eliminated from football in the next 6, 7 years, possibly?
Yeah, because, I mean, even when you watched how Kansas City used to play it, they make the running back became the wide receiver sometimes.
Yeah, and
that was even actually better because when he gets the pass, he's faster than everybody on the field.
Absolutely, and not only that, you have all these quarterbacks that are dual threats now.
Yeah.
They can run. Patrick Mahomes
Especially
can run.
If they're black, they don't need a running back. The quarterback is the running back.
Right.
Especially in Pop Warner, most times the quarterback got running back potential.
Absolutely. Lamar Jackson, it started a while ago. I'm not saying he started it, but Michael Vick showed what it could be. Even to this day, even though he's almost 40 years old, if he's not 40 years old, Aaron Rodgers could still run if he needs to run. I'm not saying he's as explosive as Lamar Jackson, but now the quarterback can run if need be. And then you got people like Travis Kelce and Gronk who turn in. They're not just blockers anymore. They turn into receivers. Yeah. So now you have different positions that can catch, run, block.
All sports, the games are changing.
Right. Yeah. So that's why I was asking you. Do you think in the next 6, 7 years, they're running back?
Yeah, realistically, because even when they're running the offense the way they do, in order for the quarterback to really get up the field, a lot of times they make the running back run like he's the wide receiver and it clears up the middle.
Gotcha.
Because everybody start watching where he's going. So it's just like when we see centers taking 3-pointers in the NBA.
Right, yeah.
Everything is changing. Even in soccer, everything is changing.
Absolutely.
People are not playing the way they used to play.
Yeah, that's an interesting point. And to add more context, so a lot of people have started bringing up Giants quarterback Daniel Jones because he signed a 4-year, $160 million extension.
So he got paid.
Yeah, this makes him a top 10 highest paid player in the NFL.
Mm-hmm.
So clearly there's money there. And then when you look at Christian McCaffrey, he has a $16 million 4-year deal, but he's the highest paid 4 running backs. So when you compare the prices, like, do you think quarterbacks are getting paid too much? Like, what should they do to kind of fit that situation?
What I'll say about this is this, and listen, man, I'm just gonna call it like I
Yeah,
see
we
it.
know what it is.
What color is the quarterback and what color is the running back?
I mean, it is what it is.
Yeah.
This is not a new fight, though. This is what I don't get, you know? Even later on with our guests, you know, it's just not a new fight. We know what it is. It's just a matter of what we're going to do differently moving forward.
Yeah.
Because we know. And it's everywhere. It's everywhere and everything. It's just, what are we going to do differently? Besides complain about it, you know?
Yeah.
That's why when people want their money, they should get paid as much as they want, and the deal should be as ridiculous as they want it to be, because it's reparations.
Well, you know, you got a salary cap. You can't just pay anybody anything. You got to be a cap. But for them to pay, put it like this, who's more important on the Giants, the quarterback or the running back? For this team that's assembled right now. The running back is not even a, they're like,
No, I'm saying on a team, the quarterback, but on this team,
absolutely
the running back.
Yes, exactly.
Yeah, good points. Well, let us know what you think about the running back situation. We'll be right back.